You don't get up in the morning and say, I'm going to have an accident or I'm going to be wiped out today. It doesn't happen like that. You just, with the grace of God, go aye type of thing. When you're working with livestock, machinery or anything, there's always that risk of something happening. And you get blasé, you do the thing every day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. I suppose nowadays there's more livestock and less labour, which means that there's more machinery, more mechanical to cope with all the livestock numbers. It wasn't really a typical day. There was builders here, were doing a bit of renovations. The backyard all had a bit ripped up. There was diggers and dump chillers, and I was standing in the middle of the yard thinking what I was going to do next. I wasn't looking around me or thinking, the head was going round in circles, and that's all I remember. I was 21 days in a just coma. Yeah, that's right. And then I spent nearly 3 months in hospital. And then after that, it was fairly nearly a year before I was able to do anything. I had a whole lot of fractures, internal injuries, my lungs were collapsed, you name it. And the doctor told my wife that if I get over 24 or 48 hours, I'll probably make it. Sorry. So I'm here today. Not only the physical injuries, it goes for a head, and still does yet. There's 3 weeks of my life just disappeared, and when I come around, I didn't know where I was, to tell you the truth. But the good grace of the medical people, I was able to be here today. I suppose, in a way, I'm a sort of person very determined. If I go to do something, I tend to do it. But I was determined to get on my feet again and start over again, but with a different attitude. When you're young and fit, I was 50 then. Yeah, 50. And you throw the world revolved around me. None could be done without me, but that all can come to a very sad end, so it can. And the thing it does is it leaves a lot of pressure in the family that's left, because I was the only one to go sign checks, and for 3 months, nothing really happened, and it wasn't for the good will of a bank manager we had, which I probably wouldn't happen now because bank managers can change completely, but he was able to take money from the farm account and put it into my wife's account so she could pay the bills. So just wee simple things like that, that's what can happen. It took me a while to get over that because I felt guilty, which I shouldn't, just one of them things. The way things are now, machinery's bigger, less time, more livestock, less manpower, and that's when things happen. Everyone's under pressure. And when we take something, like that day it happened here, because there's building going on, you're outside your routine, and that's a bad thing too. When you're outside your routine, you tend to forget where you are or what's happening around you. Most of the big machinery has cameras on them now, and the screen is on the dash. You can't, it's something you don't really look at because you aren't looking at it all the time because you're working with something at the front, but it's always in the corner of your eye. With that camera, you always see something. There's always something catches your eye. In a camera or a setup, generally some of them built in till the proper machine, and it's only £500 or £600 extra at the day of the purchase. And even if you had to retrofit them, it's still only that sort of money. And it's a small price to pay for a wee bit of security.